All right, joining us from the field at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx is MLB.com's Blue Jays reporter Keegan Matheson, who's been covering the Jays for TSN. Keegan, what can you say? It was looking great. 6-1 in the third, and then it wasn't looking so great. What happened to this team on Tuesday night?
A whole lot of bad things, Jay, that we are not used to seeing happen from this team. The Blue Jays stopped playing Blue Jays baseball at a very inopportune time. And the thing that surprised me, Jay, was the defense. Now, Shane Bieber with 2 2/3, that's not good enough. The bullpen, that was not good enough. But you see that from week to week, month to month in the majors. Their defense is what surprised me. There were 4 or 5 plays that should have gone their way, from that Addison Barger pop fly that he dropped, some of those infield errors, the Santander dive that was not good. We don't see that from the Blue Jays very much. They play an airtight brand of baseball that is supposed to be able to protect leads. They have a 6-1 lead. Everyone's thinking 6 innings from now. It's a clinch. It's a sweep back to Toronto. Here we go. Game 4.
Before we get to that pivotal home run by Aaron Judge, tell us about the atmosphere in Yankee Stadium. Our guy Luke Wilson was practically behind home plate there. He was having fun.
Wow, he must have been sitting next to Bad Bunny back there. Luke Wilson, he's got some famous friends, but the atmosphere was incredible here, very loud and a little more hostile than you see anywhere else in baseball. And there was this point, Jay, you could tell, up 6-1 when the Blue Jays were. It was either going to tilt on top of the Blue Jays or they were going to take this whole thing out on their own team. And that can get ugly pretty quickly. But then Aaron Judge, the entire comeback, and of course, once the other team starts to make errors, that is your excuse as a fan in Yankee Stadium to pile on. And that can be part of when these start to pile up. You do hear it. You hear some wild things down this field.
I can only imagine. Let's talk about that Aaron Judge home run in the 4th inning. Yeah. What did you see? People have been talking about the pitch from Louis Varland and how great the pitch actually was. What did you see in that at-bat, Keegan?
Nobody else hits that. It's ridiculous what Aaron Judge did to that pitch. Now, is the fastball the pitch selection I love? No, but it's up, it's in a few inches, 6 or 8 inches off the plate. Aaron Judge already has longer arms than any hitter in baseball. So for him to pull his hands in and turn on that pitch, he was clearly looking for something around that range. But Aaron Judge has been looking for a playoff moment forever in this market. So that shut some people up in New York. It's been a while for Judge. But, man, off the top of the pole, that's a pretty cinematic moment for him. And that is a pitch that if Louis Varland throws 999 more times, he's probably getting foul balls or a ball. Nobody's making contact with that, especially a home run. That is, I think, the MVP of baseball right there, playing like it. That was an incredible, incredible swing by Judge.
And then you look ahead to Game 4 Wednesday, Keegan. It's going to be a bullpen game for the Jays, and the bullpen was not able to stop the bleeding on Tuesday. They burned a lot of the bullpen. How do you see the pitching actually playing out on Wednesday night?
We'll see. This is more of a mystery than it was even before. Now, 12 hours ago, Jay, I would have said probably Louis Varland, Eric Lauer. You try to recreate that magic from that Red Sox game, the 4th to last game of the season on September 25th. That might not be coming right now. I think Eric Lauer will be a big part of it somehow. There's always going to be the temptation of bringing back someone like Gausman on short rest. But everyone should be available. It's going to be a day full of surprises, Jay, kind of Royal Rumble style. You know, there will be some pops. Some guys will be running in. We'll see how it goes. But it's going to be a big, big mix, man. This was not plan A, but they're going to have to make it work.
Yeah, that's right. And what did Hannibal say on A-Team? I love it when a plan comes together. Maybe that'll happen for the Blue Jays on Wednesday night, right? The A-Team. Keegan and I were big fans. Keegan,
I liked it.
Yeah, you loved it. We'll talk after Game 4 on Wednesday night. Hopefully the Blue Jays close it out then. Thanks for this, buddy.
You got it, Jay.